Order in the court. Order in the court. We are here for the Kool-Aid Moonwalk case, where he is accused of Mario Party slander for uttering the phrase, quote, Whomp's Domino Ruins is the worst board in Super Mario Party, end quote. Kool-Aid Moonwalk, what you say of this? I did say that, Your Honor. I mean, is all of this really necessary? I don't think it's far-fetched to say that Whomp's Domino Ruins is the worst board in the game. Get off the stage! I'm not on a stage, this is a courtroom. Boo! Have you not played Mega Fruit Paradise? Whomp's Ruin is definitely not the worst. Kamek's Tower sucks! Whoa, folks. I already did my analysis on those boards. While I feel Mega Fruit Paradise and Tantalizing Towers has flaws, I feel they are better boards since they are much more ambitious and provides a different playstyle. Whomp's Ruins is generic and really has nothing noteworthy. It may as well be a Monopoly board.
Objection!
Playstyle of Whomp's Domino Ruins is the favorable playstyle of Mario Party. Have a board to traverse to and get a star. Everything flows. The board itself is aesthetically pleasing in terms of the Ruin theme. Well, Kool-Aid Moonwalk, what is your defense? Well, Mr. Wright made some intriguing points. He is right. Fundamentally, Whomp's Domino Ruins is symbolic of a standard Mario Party board that doesn't rely on gimmicks to alter the experience. But, I would argue, King Bob-omb Powder Keg Mine is the exact same in terms of being a traditional Mario Party board. Yet, they are polar opposite experiences. Mario Party needs to have that bump of risk and reward, which is present with King Bob-omb himself. It leads to chaos, which is a staple of Mario Party. Let's compare this to the Whomp Ruin, where the main gimmick of the board is the ball twirling down the path at the top of the board. But all it does is push everyone on it back. No one loses any coins and everyone ends up back at the same spot. Unless there's a star spawning on that part of the map, it really doesn't impact the flow of the game. The Whomps themselves are roadblocks, where you have to pay them to access the road, then it switches to the other side of the spot. But the fee is 3 coins. It's such an insignificant payment that you won't think twice to pay it unless you don't have to. Other than that, what is there to say of the board? This was a board that we saw the most of before the launch of the game, as they showcased it at E3 and future play sessions. We were distracted by the novelty of the character dices that the dullness of the board got overshadowed. Now it is very likely that Whomp's Ruins make it more playtime versus Mega Fruit Paradise and Kamek's Tantalizing Tower boards because they are different from a standard Mario Party experience. Especially when you're playing with people who are either new to the series or the game itself. Whomp's Ruins feels like an entry board to understanding the functions of the game. But once someone becomes acclimated with the game, this board becomes an afterthought. For King Bob-omb Powder Keg Mine, King Bob-omb is the central focus of the board, as the main function runs through him, with the central hub being a ticking time bomb based on the selection of the event space. But with Whomp's Domino Ruins, the Whomps really don't play a significant role. They are a barrier that requires very little coins to pass through, hence are an afterthought. The domino ball and the Whomps themselves pose no risk, and one of the paths that they block on the left side of the map has nothing of interest, so the only reason you'd want to go there is if a star spawned there. What if the Flutter Shop with the gold pipes was there instead? This also ties into the event spaces as they make the Whomps switch spots. As I said before, this isn't a significant roadblock. This ties into my earlier joke about playing on a Monopoly board, because at face value, this board feels like a generic experience. If there were more than 4 boards, then I likely would never play this board as it really lacks personality. Based on its appearance, it does resemble a Domino Ruins. So, Your Honor, that is my argument. This board serves a purpose to introducing the game mechanics to new users. But after that point, why would you ever want to pick this board over King Bob-omb's? Having a no-frills experience just doesn't suit Mario Party. Based on how ambitious the other 3 boards are, the Womps just can't compete. So, I rest my case. Well then, let's hear what the jury thinks. We find Kool-Aid Moonwalk guilty! What? What? Well, Mr. Moonwalk, you are found guilty by the jury. Your sentence is to make more videos about Super Mario Party. No! No. Don't you think it's a bit draconian? Yes I do. Well, folks, I guess I have no choice but to make more videos, essays on Super Mario Party. I guess this is a better ending than getting beat up by Flutter. I hope you will look forward to them, and hopefully they won't land me back in court. Thank you for watching.